Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I'm trying out this beautifully packaged product here. It's from the brand Dew of the Gods, which I've heard of this brand before, but I haven't tried products from this brand, so I was really excited to get the Tahitian Breakfast Dewy Collagen Face Primer in my October 2022 Boxycharm base box. And that unboxing video is up here on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it yet. But this is a $32 primer, which sounds like such a great mix of skincare into your makeup routine, which I really love. I also just love trying out primers because I love to see what kind of difference they can make on my skin alone and under makeup. So when I review primers, I test it out with the same foundation that I always use, which is the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation, which just really shows how your skin is underneath. So this can be a great foundation as long as the skin is primed nicely underneath. And I'm only going to apply this to half of my face so that we can see the difference. But oh my gosh, like definitely one of the most beautifully packaged primers I've ever seen. And so now let's see how the product itself looks. So it's just this squeezy tube. It says to just use like a pea-size amount, and since I'm only applying it to half of my face, that's what I'll start with. Whoa. This smells so nice. It has a lot of fruit extracts in it, I believe. Yes, and plant-based collagen. And it really does smell fruity, but almost like a sour, a little bit sweet, fruity smell. Like, oh, it smells so good. Okay, let's go ahead now and see how it is on my face. I definitely have like very dull looking skin right now. I didn't use any of my skincare, so it's just clean, fresh skin. And I definitely, as you can see, have the redness, like discoloration in my skin. I have large pores on my nose and my cheek here. And I love glowy glass skin, and that's exactly what this is supposed to give. So let's see about that. I would say it's going on just like a lotion. The texture is like a thin lotion where that pea-size amount really was enough to cover exactly half of my face in the perfect amount. But I was definitely expecting to see more glow to my skin. It pretty much just looks like I applied a moisturizer. Like it hasn't given that glass skin shine. It hasn't really given any glow to my skin. So like without it, with it, I don't see a visible difference in the glow. Really the only visible difference that I'm noticing with it versus without it is actually a bit of a smoother appearance over my pores, which wasn't even one of the claims of this, but I love to see that. So even if I were to just wear this as my moisturizer, it does have a nice kind of smoothing effect. Like it hasn't blurred the pores to get rid of them, but it's made them just look smooth as if they're not textured. I guess that's what smooth means, but they look much better on the side with the primer. Ooh, and there is some good tackiness, which I really like in a primer to help grip foundation. That way the foundation lasts longer and you can get more coverage when the foundation can grip onto the primer. So it seems like this primer has qualities that were not in the claims, and then the claims I feel like I'm not seeing. But let's go ahead and apply the foundation and we'll see how it actually looks. First, I'm going to apply the foundation quickly to the side of my face without the primer so that we can compare and I don't mix any primer onto this side. Okay, now that the foundation is applied to the side without the primer, I can start applying it to the side with the primer. But the side without the primer is definitely looking pretty dull and matte and I would love to have more glow, but I'll be surprised if there is any glow because the primer alone does not even look glowy. But the foundation is sticking on really nicely, blending out easily. And I do feel like I am getting more coverage because I was struggling to get enough coverage over the redness on my cheek here. This is the side without the primer, but now with the primer, I am getting more coverage over that redness. Definitely not seeing any more glow though with the primer versus without it. And the pore texture, it's definitely a little bit smoother on the side with the primer. It didn't completely smooth out the pores, but they do look a little better with the primer. So that's good too. That's something I look for in my primers and not something I was expecting to get with this primer. Okay, so foundation is applied and there's like barely a noticeable difference with this $32 primer on versus without it. Absolutely no improvement in the glow of my skin. That glass skin claim, I absolutely do not see. It's more just gripping the foundation, giving a little bit more coverage, a little bit more smoothness to the skin, maybe a little bit more hydration, but no more than a regular lotion would give. Not even like a cream or a moisturizer, like a lotion, like a thin lotion is how much moisture it gave my skin. So I'm kind of let down that I'm not getting that glow, that shine, glass skin that I was really hoping to get with this. So for me, I just don't think that this is worth $32. It's fine, but I still would want to use like a glowy primer on top of it. Like since I have it, I might just use it as a moisturizer, even use it on the body, the neck, chest, because it has that collagen in it. So kind of bummed. And unfortunately, this happens way too often with primers where it just doesn't make a difference. But there are some great primers out there that really are making a difference in how my skin and my makeup looks. And primer is much less expensive than this one. But you know, everyone's skin is different. Maybe this works better on your skin. So let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it out and how it works with your skin and your makeup. But as always, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.